Hello and welcome into another edition of the Scorching Start on the Birds Broadcast Network. I'm your host, Sammy Miller, alongside your broadcasters, Ian Nicholas and Dylan Pescatore. Guys, we are back home at Eldridge Park after yesterday's day off for the entire Cape Cod League, but on Wednesday, the Firebirds fell short to the Wareham Gatemen. Dylan, only 5 innings were played due to the rain and the lightning. What did you see from those 5 innings?
I saw an offense that really looked to get back on track. They scored 2 early runs, an Andy Blake sack fly, a few hits, a few walks, and it seemed like the offense was getting going. A little bit of unlucky on the base paths, and then the pitching kind of fell apart with the defense. But in the first 2 or 3 innings, I saw a team that showed a lot of signs of getting back to where they should be.
And in a league like this, we have games almost every single day. So when we do have an off day, it's very important for the players and coaches. Ian, how do you think that'll help this team moving forward?
I think of NBA 2K and my team. You can't just trade for a bunch of guys and the team chemistry goes to a 0. Team chemistry in summer ball has to be at an 100 if you want to win games. And with a group of guys who don't really know each other too well, that first real off day, super valuable just to get to hang out with each other in a non-baseball setting, have a good time, get to know each other's stories, and give each other a reason to fight for each other. And then obviously there's the rest. I think the backbone of this team right now is the pitching. You give that team, that whole crew, the pitching staff a day off, it certainly doesn't hurt Sammy.
And Dylan, this is the time of the year that we're going to be seeing a lot of new faces. So who is someone that's really standing out to you that you're excited to see in a Firebirds jersey?
Yeah, they've been in a jersey. However, they haven't got into a game yet. Nathan Ward out of GCU had an under 1 ERA out of the bullpen for the Lopes over in Phoenix, and he throws heat. He comes out of the bullpen. He's going to control the bullpen for this Firebirds team that lost Chris Clark yesterday. Let's see if he can kind of fill that role.
And today on the mound, starting for the Firebirds, is Daniel Avitia from GCU, and this is the second time he'll be on the mound starting for the Firebirds after opening day. Ian, what are you excited to see from Daniel?
I'm excited to see him continue to work on the pitch. Obviously, the fastball and the changeup are the 2 pitches that have really been key to his arsenal over his first 2 seasons at Grand Canyon. The changeup is the pitch that he told Dylan he was working on, and it worked to great success in that game against Hyannis. I'm excited to see him continue to throw 3 pitches against a Cotuit offense that did hang up 10 runs a couple of days ago against Chatham, but excited to see what they can do tonight against Avitia, who looked unstoppable with 6 Ks through 4 innings just under a week ago.
And now Cotuit, they were one of 2 teams that didn't have an off day yesterday because of a rainout on opening day. So Dylan, how do you think that'll affect them coming into today?
I think it's big in terms of the pitching. I think we got to get a lot of rest in terms of playing 5 innings in Wareham, and then yesterday, complete day off. Cotuit's going to have to play upwards of 10 games in 10 days, no days off. So it's going to test the pitching. It's going to make them bring a lot of back of the bullpen guys in, and it's going to be a huge jumble fest in terms of their bullpen for Cotuit.
And guys, you know what time it is. I need the keys to the game. Ian, how about you?
The key is to work Jumble Fest into the broadcast, first of all.
Love it.
My real key is Daniel Avitia is a great pitcher, but a great pitcher can be an unbelievable pitcher if he has a little run support. And against the Cotuit pitching staff, which has the lowest ERA in the league, Sammy Orleans has to get a couple runs on the board within the first 3 innings, give Avitia that support, set the tone the rest of the way.
Dylan, how about you? What's your key to the game?
I think the defense has to get back on track. It was a little bit shaky against Wareham back on Wednesday. They have to play a clean game. Don't make Avitia work harder than he needs to against a great offense in Cotuit. Clean defense will win ball games.
And the Firebirds are looking to get back in the win column tonight, but make sure you stay tuned for a lot more content on the Scorching Start.
All right, let's go to war, boys. You guys keep it out.
I'm now joined alongside Florida State pitcher Cam Leiter. Cam, how have you been enjoying the Cape so far?
Doing good, enjoying it, learning a lot, so it's been great.
And just recently, you made the decision to transfer from UCF to Florida State. What were the main contributing factors to that?
Yeah, I think with Coach Love, the situation that came apart, I just kind of thought it was the best opportunity for me to hit the portal and see where the opportunities lie and settle with Florida State, and I'm super excited about it, ready to get to work.
And what are some of those things that you are excited about to join the Seminoles coming this year?
Yeah, just the school atmosphere, the school pride, super exciting. I think we're going to win a lot of ball games, which is super important to me, and just developing, becoming the best human being that I can be in Tallahassee.
And it's not all too often that you're able to play with your collegiate teammates out here on the Cape, and now it's your UCF and now Florida State teammate Drew. How does it feel to have a familiar face out here?
Yeah, it's awesome. Drew's my buddy, so it's good to have him here, and it'll be great to have him in Tally. He's a Tally boy, so knows his way around. So I'll learn the ropes from him and just enjoy it.
Awesome. I'm sure that'll be a blast. And of course, your uncle, Al Leiter, one of the best to ever play the game. Is there a piece of advice that he has given you that you really have taken with you on your baseball journey?
Yeah, I'd say all my family members helped me out a bunch. The main thing is just the mental side of the game, but I'd say the big thing is tunnel vision and just being mentally and physically prepared to execute, each individual pitch until the manager takes the ball out of my hands. So just those mental things that a lot of guys don't get that I get. I just try to use this to the best of my capabilities.
And your dad also played at Oklahoma State. So how was it growing up being able to, be in the backyard and throw the ball around with your dad?
Yeah, that's the reason where I'm at today is my dad. He's helped me out a bunch. It's the reason why, I'm his prodigy. So he's my full success is towards him and just all my family members.
And the Cape Cod League is known for having some of the best hitters in the country. So how is it as a pitcher being able to face such a strong batting order?
Yeah, it's great. It's an awesome learning experience. Just kind of, being you're away from college, you're away from your parents, you're in a different area. Obviously, beautiful area, but a different area. So just kind of learning, being alone, being in a different house, a different family, is a learning experience. And then as well as the baseball, playing all the good competition and whatnot with the wood bats, just learning, just picking up different things, trying to have fun and just get better for FSU next year.
And what have been some of those adjustments that you've had to make from your rookie season at UCF to here on the Cape so far?
Yeah, I'd say it's the same stuff, just for every pitcher. Just once you get the stuff, once you get who you are as a pitcher, it's just about executing the first pitch, getting 0-1, getting a strike on the batter, and winning. Being the first guy to get to 2 strikes instead of 2 balls for the hitter. So just those little things and just execution. It's all execution as the levels go up. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cam. Good luck tonight.
thank you.
Hey, set the tone, boys.
I'm now joined alongside Firebirds manager Kelly Nicholson. Now, Coach, weather in June can be a little tricky on Cape Cod, and on Wednesday against Wareham, we did have to end the game after 5 innings. How hard is that to be able to end the game sooner?
Well, it was really hard because we were losing 5-2, and once the lightning came, and then the umpires didn't allow us to put the tarps on, with the rain coming, it was kind of going to be a washout. So I actually contacted the chief of umpires and said, hey, in the future, maybe when there's a lightning delay, let us put the tarps on, because when there's lightning, there's usually rain, and if it rains and there's no tarps, it's gonna get canceled. And obviously we would like to have played, but it is what it is, and maybe next time we can get that figured out a little bit better.
Definitely. And yesterday was an off day for the team. So how important is it for these players to not only get rest, but also to be able to bond with each other?
Yeah, it was good. I know some of them got together, went down to the lake, went down to the beach. I told them, I sent out a little text. I said, you guys go do something. Experience it. Go play miniature golf, go to Boston, go to Hyannis, go on a harbor tour. If you can't, go to Nantucket, go to the vineyard, but get out and experience the Cape. And I don't know if they did that. I don't know if anybody went to the vineyard or went to Hyannis, but they did do some, lake stuff and a little fishing, and they did bond. So it was good. And it's just good to rest, too. Good for me to rest a little bit.
I'm glad. It definitely was a great off day. And another player who has been so consistent for you guys is Jack Penny. He's been in your starting lineup for every single game. So how important is he to this team?
Yeah, he's very important. I think you could bounce him all around the infield. He probably hasn't played first base. But he played a really good third base at Notre Dame. He can play short. I'm sure we could play him at second base. His bat-to-ball skills are pretty elite. You're not going to see, I don't want to jinx him, but he's not going to swing and miss very often, which is super important to scouts and to our team and whatnot. But he's a very, very good player. He takes a very professional approach, Sammy, to his craft, and I love watching him play, man. I love watching Jack Penny play.
And tonight we have Daniel Avitia, the GCU pitcher. He's back on the mound. He started for you guys on opening day. How excited are you to see him back there?
Good. I'm excited to see Danny Avitia. I told him that. I was just going in the clubhouse after BP, and he said, hey, how you doing, Skip? I said, I'm doing great because I get to watch you pitch for us tonight. So, yeah, I'm excited. I hope he can throw the ball like he threw at Hyannis, I guess, right? And expect another good outing out of Danny.
I'm excited, too. It should be a great game. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, Sammy.
Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Scorching Start on the Birds Broadcast Network. Make sure you tune in at 6:30 when the Orleans Firebirds take on the Cotuit Kettleers.